Hi, in this tutorial I will show you how to animate glowing brushstrokes over your footage using PaintX from CoreMelt. We will then apply some additional filter effects to the painted strokes to add some color and energy. As we want to apply additional effects to our animated stroke, hold the Alt or Option key to drag a duplicate of the video clip above the primary storyline. Drag and drop the Track Paint video effect from Effects Video C2 PaintX onto the duplicated clip and click Open Editor. Toggle the lock icon on the source layer. Make sure the timeline is on frame 1. As we are going to be using the Reveal Source brush, let's add a big beefy color change stroke into the source group across the area where we will be painting so that we can see our strokes. Now we can get started. Select the track group, choose the Reveal Source brush, and adjust the size. Now in frame 1, lay down a single stroke along the top edge of the guitar. In the normal mode, this stroke will be overlaid across the entire clip, which isn't at all what we want. So hit Command Z to undo the stroke, or we can delete it by selecting it and clicking the minus button. To paint frame by frame, toggle the Animate mode. Any strokes created while Animate is enabled will be visible for a single frame. To move forward one frame, tap the right arrow key. Go ahead and draw another stroke. We want this to have a lot of energy, so I'm just making rough strokes. No need to be too particular, just scribble out a wiggly glowworm along the edge of the guitar. This will take some time, just get into the rhythm. Right arrow, draw, right arrow, draw. You can use the left arrow to back up and see your work in progress. If you hold the Shift key and press the arrow buttons, it will jump you by 10 frames. As we want to add additional effects on the Final Cut timeline, let's toggle off the source layer group and we can play it back to see the final animation. And here's the result. You can replace, edit, or add to any of the strokes as needed. Click the Save Changes button to close the editor and go back to the Final Cut timeline. Because our stroke uses the Reveal Source brush, what we will see is, well, nothing, since the content of the stroke is the same as the background below it. So let's adjust the color a little bit using the color board just to make the stroke more visible and allow for later tweaking. Now for the pizzazz. Find the dazzle effect in the video effects list and drag it onto the clip. Play with the settings to get to the design you want, especially paying attention to the threshold parameter, which sets the lowest brightness level at which the glowy sparkles are created. I really liked the color of the sparkles is coming directly from the footage, so I will reduce the color tint, but boost the saturation and play a bit with the exposure. And there you have it. So to recap, we have the original source clip on the primary storyline, and then a layer above it which is just a duplicate of that source clip. It has the PaintX effect applied, showing only the frame-by-frame animated Reveal Source stroke, with a couple of visual effect filters applied. We would love to see what you come up with this technique, so please do send us your videos. And of course, we're always happy to answer questions at any time. Thank you.